Love knows no bounds, not even in death. My journey with Rafi began in the most unexpected way. After the passing of his brother, my fiance, in our darkest moments, we found solace in each other, supporting one another through the grieving process. As we navigated our pain together, something beautiful blossomed. Rafi and I discovered that our connection went beyond mere sympathy. We found comfort in each other's presence, and our bond grew stronger with each passing day. As I became part of his life, I was welcomed with open arms by his family, who have become my own. I've had the privilege of being a full-time parent to his 4 precious children, whom I love with all my heart. Our journey hasn't been without its signs, little moments that felt like the universe nudging us towards each other. We've come to realize that our love is more than just a coincidence. It's a second chance at life, love, and happiness. Winning this free wedding would be a dream come true for us. It would allow us to celebrate our love and commitment to each other in the presence of our loved ones. We're grateful for this opportunity and look forward to building a life filled with laughter, tears, and adventure together. Thank you for considering our story.
We're live on 93.3 FLZ. This has been a very, very, very fun week for us. We've been meeting finalist Ashley for the Joe Show's Ultimate I Do. Right after this, you're going to be able to vote for the couples, okay? This is going to be on our website and everything. We can talk about that once we get to it. But we've met 4 couples so far. Brooke and Gabe, Amy and Joe, Hannah and Joe, Brittany and Brian. And today we're going to meet Angi and Rafi. These are the 5th and final finalists for our Joe Show's Ultimate I Do, a 100-person wedding courtesy of Southern Streams Ranch. It's a beautiful venue, by the way. We're going to provide the food, the decor, the dress, the cake, the DJ, the honeymoon. This is a very, very, very big deal. Hi. Morning,
Good
everyone.
morning. Good
Hey,
morning,
my man
everybody.
is right. We got a whole party in
Yeah,
here.
we do.
Whole family.
Good morning.
Good morning. So Angi and Rafi, welcome. Where are you guys from?
Lake Wales.
Lake Wales.
Nice. I love it. So a 100-person wedding. This would be pretty exciting to win, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Let's learn about you guys real quick. So you guys met in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How many years ago? 14 years ago or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that day very, very well,
Well,
Angi?
Yes. So at the time, I was dating his brother. And when I first met him was when we were taking your dogs out.
Right.
Because you guys were out of town.
Right.
And then you guys came back, and then that's when I was formally introduced to Julian's brother, which was Rafi.
Yeah. Very interesting story for you guys. Very unique to you. So you were with his now late brother. Unfortunately, your brother passed away. So with that, were you guys did you break up with him and then did you get with him before, or how did that work?
We had been together for 10 years before his passing. So we started dating in 2011, and he passed away in 2021.
Okay.
He got COVID. He was in the hospital for a while, and he passed away.
Yeah.
But Rafi and I were the ones that were in contact with the hospital. Rafi would make the phone calls when I couldn't make them.
Yeah, she couldn't make any phone calls. She couldn't do it. The hold music, to this day, causes her like PTSD, like any type of hold music, because I was the one making the calls to the nurses and the doctors when my brother was.
Because during this time, everybody had COVID and the hospitals were busy, the nurses were busy. We understand that. So we only got 2 updates a day on his, and when he was in ICU, that's the only time that we got to figure out what was going on with him.
Yeah.
And there was just times where I just couldn't make the phone calls. So
Yeah.
we were the ones in constant contact, and then we would let the family know what's going on.
So Angi and Rafi in here for the Joe Show's Ultimate I Do. We're giving away a 100-person wedding. They're the 5th and final couple. You are with his brother, engaged to his brother. Your fiance unfortunately passes away. So how did you guys get together?
I think we bonded over our grief. Julian is 17 months apart from Raphael. So they were life partners. They were best friends. So the closest person that I had contact to Julian was Rafi. So I wanted to naturally talk to him. I wanted to stay involved with the family. You know, these are my nieces. Technically, they were going to be a nephew. I didn't want to leave the family. The family always wanted me around too. They even discussed, I was 30 when he passed away. So they're like, you're young. We know that you're going to start dating soon. You're going to move on and live your life. And it's going to be difficult whenever you do find someone that we have to introduce them to the family.
Because you were going to stay with that family at all times.
Yeah.
So how does the family feel now?
So I actually asked his mom if it was okay, because I didn't want anything to disrespect Julian in any way. So I asked his mom, think I'm starting to develop feelings for Raphael. How would you feel if we pursued something? And if she would have said, I don't think that's a good idea.
But she said yes.
I would have left it alone. But she said, I can't think of a better person for Raphael and my grandchildren for him to be with, and I can't think of a better person for you to be with.
But before you even asked that, I'm assuming that you made advances, right?
No, I mean, basically, we fell in love during this grieving process. You know, we were the only ones there taking care of everything that had to do with my brother, and one thing led to another.
When did you realize, like, oh, crap, I kind of, hey.
It was probably about a year after
Is
that
there a
we
specific
that we
moment
tried.
for you, Rafi?
Yeah, who would take my 4 kids? You know, I'm a single parent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I won custody of my kids last year. It was a 5-year battle.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what woman would look at a man with 4 kids and say, I'm willing to take care of them?
Yeah.
You know, she did everything for them, and it just made me fall more and more in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
During this grieving process of taking care of my brother and seeing her emotionally break down, I try to pick her up, you know.
Literally.
And through that time, I mean, I try to push it away. You know, it's my brother, but what are people going to think? And one thing led to another. A year passed. They started basically calling her mommy, and
Kids, earmuffs. Go like this for me real quick. Cover your ears. I don't want you to hear something. Cover your ears. Everyone covering their ears? Rafi, I'm going to whisper this so they really can't hear. Was there any point while your brother was still alive where you were like, oh, God, Angie's really hot?
no, never.
I don't believe you.
No, I was going through my own thing. At that
All right, you
moment.
can.
I was going through my own thing at that moment, and she was helping out. My brother was helping out, and through my own situation with her mother.
Kids, what's your names? What do we got in here right now?
This is Araya.
Nice.
Shavaya and Amaya.
Beautiful names. Beautiful children.
You guys like your mommy? Yeah? Would it make you happy for them to officially get married?
Yes.
Yeah? You'd be excited for the wedding and everything?
Yes.
Yeah? It would be cool, right?
Yes.
A 100-person wedding, by the way, at Southern Streams Ranch, which is a awesome venue. It is really, really, really beautiful. Are you guys okay with me marrying you and all of that?
1,000%.
Yeah.
I've been listening to you guys, like I said, since June of 2020. So,
The very beginning.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for that.
yeah, because before that, I think it was Kane and somebody else.
Yeah, of course, Kane. Yeah. Late great Kane.
Mm-hmm.
So there is something. You guys are engaged. That being said, there was never like an official moment of you guys being engaged. You guys just have always been like, yeah, we're engaged. We're going to get married.
Right. So it was we were together. I said it was just an intimate moment. Will you marry me? She said, of course.
Yeah. You never gave her a ring or anything.
It was a simple ring that I
So you want to do something right now?
do.
Go ahead.
Why do you have to make everything so big?
I want to make this official. And every time I close my eyes, I see you. I see happiness, nothing else. And I'm pretty sure we all wanted her to be my wife. So, will you be my wife?
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Yay! Congratulations. Oh, I love this. Beautiful. Beautiful ring.
Is it a good ring?
It is.
Thank God, because you imagine if Ashley was like, that's a horrible
Can you get me another one? I had the other one fall. Thank you, guys.
No, thank you for allowing us to be a part of this
Yeah.
moment. What's going through your head right now, Angie?
I know he's always up to tricks and stuff. So when he pulled him to the back, I was like, what did he say? What did he say?
I thought it was a little bit more inconspicuous than that, so I might have blown the surprise there.
No,
I
no.
don't think so.
like,
I
what
ignored
is he
her.
doing?
I said, get her. Get her over there.
And more recently, he's been more like obsessive about ring stuff.
Really?
And I'm like, what is the big deal?
Yeah. I love this.
But we had discussed that we wanted to be together, so I don't need a big proposal. I didn't
Yeah.
need something huge.
Yeah. I mean, you guys were already engaged.
Yeah.
You already had, but at the same time, it's a very special moment, and Rafi wanted to do that for you. Last question, and this is all for the Joe Show's Ultimate I Do. It's a 100-person wedding. I'm telling you guys, this is you guys are going to be voting and selecting a couple and really being a part of the happiest moment of their life. So get ready to vote. We've met Brooke and Gabe. We've met Amy and Joe. We've met Hannah and Joe. We've met Brittany and Brian. We're now with Angie and Rafi. Last question for you guys is, why should, when the voting opens up in, I think a couple of minutes or an hour or so, why should they vote for Angie and Rafi?
It's our story. We've been through hell and back and emotions, the worst things we could pass, and just our family.
Yeah, I've been wanting to tell our story. I think it's very unique. I think there's other people, young widows, that maybe this could give them hope to. I know that I've been on so many widow sites and talking about chapter 2s and all of that. You're your own chapter 2. It's not a person. He's a chapter in my book, but he's not my chapter 2. I'm my chapter 2.
Yeah.
And he's reminded me of who I was when I forgot, because when you go through something like that, you truly forget who you are. And were times where Rafi's like, hey, that doesn't sound like you. That's not how you would normally behave. Because I feel like I'm more positive, but that time just kind of dragged me down.
Yeah, a lot of times she didn't want a big wedding. She didn't want a wedding just because a lot of her family and her dad's not there. Family has passed away, and she's like, I don't deserve a big wedding. I believe everybody should deserve something that special, especially what you guys are providing, and I just love you guys for everything.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah.
And
The
your
year
family.
before I lost Julian, I lost my dad. And then the year after Julian, I lost my brother. So it's kind of like, why do I want a wedding when half my family is not there?
No, your family's
Yeah.
going to be there. You've got family there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for being a part of this. We're really, really,
Thank
really
you.
excited. Rafi, thanks for allowing us to be a part of a
Thank you,
pretty
guys.
incredible moment and all of that. Kids, anything that you guys want to say before you leave? You want to swear on the radio? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Can we get an AO, my man?
Let's go! I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Well, listen, we appreciate you guys for being here. And, man, that's amazing stuff. Ashley, the news is coming up next. We'll We'll do all of that.
Mhm.
There are 4 songs up here. I've been doing this before the couple leaves. What do you guys want to hear out of the 4 songs we've got up here?
Oh, the kids probably want to listen to the bar song.
Yeah, you like Shabuzi?
Yeah, but we have our own lyrics for it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. You probably got to do have a little bit of different songs. Kids, you guys like that song then? Is that what you want to hear? Yeah? We're cool with that? I like it. All right, let's do that. Ready? We'll play this. When does the voting go live?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. 10 a.m. We're going to make sure we're voting Joe Show's Ultimate I Do. I have fallen in love
Me
with another couple.